greenhouse is, I think it's not very practical, to be honest. It just looks cool. But then again, every time you build something much bigger than this... Oh, a mushroom. First freaking mushroom out of the greenhouse. Every time you build something that's significantly bigger than this, it just ends up like... You know, like you make a mushroom farm underground and you just make it huge because you're like, oh, I want all the mushrooms I can possibly... And then you harvest it twice, and then like every time you go back, you're like, I don't need this many mushrooms.
No, yeah, you need more like regular ones or glass or something.
Right. Yeah. Once the grass is growing on these things, I can take the little walls out. You know, and then hopefully mushrooms will grow on here.
Oop. I was trying to plant one and I consumed it. Yeah, I guess it's just completely random.
Yeah. I don't know why the grass doesn't go up here. Stupid grass.
It probably needs a torch, actually.
Just being irksome. Oh, it needs a light source, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a distinct possibility. I guess I can knock all of this crap down. Is it growing? I don't know. Whatever.
Alright.
I'm not very good with plants. Prefer machines.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's see.
It'd be kind of cool if they put some like industrial type stuff in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd really like to have like a lift that I can take into my mine for it. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to have some kind of like pulley system, even if you had to like keep making links of rope to make it longer or something like that.
Yeah, just make rope or build tracks out of iron because you know you get to the point where you just have so much iron that it's worthless. And that way it would stay awesome. Because you always need it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is sort of a dubious looking building. It's kind of this weird box without a wall in the background.
It'll evolve, I'm sure.
Yeah, it'll eventually. It'll just all... I kind of just want to make a world and just build, you know?
Yeah.
Basically turn the entire thing into a giant city. And there's been some people who've made like challenge maps for Terraria, which is really cool.
What, they give you like a impossible terrain or something like that? Or you mean like an adventure?
Yeah, they basically put together a bunch of terrain that kind of forms a dungeon you have to navigate through, or you know, with signs that tell a story and so on. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's a huge trend in Minecraft right now. The adventure maps.
I can see the appeal. making levels is fun anyways, and when you combine a game that's all about building stuff with the ability to make levels, that's really cool.
Oh yeah.
I think when Minecraft introduces all the like RPG stuff that they're talking about, I might check it out. Because to me, that's kind of part of the game. Just building things is like, that's fun to me. But when I'm in that kind of creative mood, I might as well just fire up like 3D Studio Max,
right?
And model something or draw something on that.
Yeah, the tiling of the background, the first time I got in here, I was just like, what the hell is up with this? And I finally figured out it was like an overlapping 4-tile system. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. But at first, it's like, what in the world?
That's really weird. I had some struggles with that as well. Crap. This just does not go the way I want it to. There we go.
There we go. I've donated all my wares.
Yeah, we're kind of out of rock again with...
Shall we go down the mine?
Yeah, eventually we'll just have to start actually doing stuff again. I know, it's crazy.
Blasphemer.
I know. I just like playing games wrong.
That was the main appeal of Red Faction, was just being able to burrow.
The original Red Faction?
Yeah. And then the sequel came out and everyone was like, you took away the only thing you had. Why did you do that?
Actually, in the single player, it wasn't that big a deal that you could burrow at all.
Yeah.
Most of the levels would restrict you. Just in multiplayer, it was freaking awesome.
Exactly.
You just make a hole, sit in it with the railgun, and snipe people through the wall. God.
Was it in that game? Was it called The Far Sight or was that Perfect Dark? I don't remember.
I don't know what that
I guess it was Perfect Dark that had the Far Sight. It was the X-ray railgun.
It had that too. It wasn't the railgun. It was a railgun, but it wasn't a railgun. It was like a bolt shooting thing for mine. That was used as a gun in the game.
Yeah, like a rivet gun.
Well, anyways, that's pretty cool. Good stuff.
I'm saying we go spelunking, see what we can get.
Yep. About that time to go spelunking. We're missing a door.
Are you?
One of the doors to the greenhouse is missing.
Oh, I don't have it. Assault vanished, but that was about the extent of it.
No, I mean, It's not missing. I haven't built it yet.
Oh, I thought I saw it originally.
We need to deck out the other houses with like lanterns and statues and stuff like that too. Then we'll be in business here.
It's kind of random. I mean, this statue I could say could go medieval Europe or Asia, more Europe, but that lantern is kind of like, really? The one little flick of Asian culture?
Whatever, it's a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Once we get to the dungeon and whatnot, we can, like, rate it for some other lamps anyways.
Oh, definitely. Those awesome hanging ones.
Those
orange ones.
That's like my main reason to go to the dungeon.
Yeah.
Go to a freaking skeleton-infested dungeon to shop for light fixtures.
And those crazy spikes and books.
Oh yeah, the books. We gotta get a lot of those and put them everywhere too. That just makes your house look so awesome.
I'll say either I'm losing my mind or you're coming in on top of me.
No, that's a zombie. I'm gonna just mine some rock because we need a lot of rock.
Yeah, I hear you.
Alrighty then. Yeah, this is like really the evil part of Minecraft. It's like, Terraria is how much time begins to fly when you're...
Yeah. You have so many, like, things you have to do that you want to do, and it's just like... You just have so many, like, objectives flying through your head.
Right. And then you just... it's like I'm getting rock. This should be really boring and stupid.
Yeah. But you're like, let's see, what's the most efficient way I can carve this out?
Yeah. But somehow it's fun. If only working in a mine in real life.
I know, right? That's what I always think about. I'm like, I really don't want to be a blacksmith, and I don't want to be a miner, and I don't really want to go into war and fight things. But I really like doing it in video games for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. I mean, heck, being a miner is not even safe today, and today there are regulations and stuff. Back in the day, being a miner was basically like, oh yeah, here, go in this deadly, deadly hole, enjoy.
Yeah.
Bring back some ore.
I still can't believe how they do like silver mining, where they just like gather the dust. I'm like, really? That's your strategy?
There's a lot of really weird mining techniques.
Like, what's it called? Fracking?
Yeah, there's this whole thing called hydraulic mining.
Yeah, where they pump that fluid into the ground.
Salt mining and stuff like that, where they just pump a whole bunch of really hot water into it.
Oh yeah.
It eats the salt out of the load, and then brings it back up as salt water, and then they extract it again. That's pretty cool. You can also use it for like sulfur and that sort of thing. Anything that will dissolve in water, it's being mined.
Like the great sugar mines of Africa.
Sugar mines. You should build a thing over here to our.
All right.
To our dark temple. So we can praise the Dark Lords and summon eyes to get more dead.
Having demon altar right under your base is like really convenient for making the demon eyes, whatever it's called.
Demon Altar is essentially a crafting station.
Yeah.
A very specialized one that can't be moved. I think it's really stupid that you can move Hell Forges out of Hell.
Yeah. I didn't know you could until I saw it on a video, and I go, oh, that's a lot easier than what I've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, you just go down there, beat on one with a hammer, and steal it.
Because I had been going down there and like using it, and then I saw a video and I was like, really?
Yeah. See, I really like making like underground fortresses and stuff. And that's sort of the reason why I don't like Hell a whole lot, is because it has tons of enemies that go through walls.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make like a safe house down there. You just can't do it.
Yeah, it's because you got those imps to teleport through
exactly.
the walls. Like, really? Well, what you can do is make a safe house basically right on top of Hell.
Yeah.
In that last little layer of dirt. That you can do. Imps will not appear in that unless they're already on your tail, so to speak.
Yeah.
When you come up from Hell.
Yeah, I have a little way station in my main world, and about 20 blocks above that last the part with the vine, the like lava veins.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm about to dig a little snorkel shaft. We're gonna drain this water.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to drain that water out.
Yep.
That is not practical. I don't know why this game doesn't let you bash walls that aren't at the edge of a wall.
Yeah, I know, that is bothersome.
Because that basically keeps you from doing an underground base before you're down to the first real dirt layer.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's draining.
Yeah, I got a good chunk of it. I think I'm gonna dig over to this other little cave and see if I can't connect them to get the rest of it out.
Man, without any items that aid movement, it is just a pain to maneuver in these holes. Alright. The evil shrine is finished.
Is that skeletons I hear?
Is it?
Sounds like it.
I like skeletons. They drop hooks. Awesome hooks.
Yeah. I don't want to be shark food. That was close. Yeah, see, I know if I connect this, it'll drain slightly, but below this layer over here is a cave below this side, so I can double drain it.
I'm gonna be shark food.
Yep. It's all a complicated way of explaining my death.
Now I made it.
Nice.
Yes. Dig a little hole to hide in.
Wasn't paying attention. Close.
Yeah, it just goes right back to Terrarian fluid dynamics. They don't make any sense.
Yeah, see, I can dig down to this hole and drain a good bit.
Dig a hole underwater.
Yep. That's how you win. Pretty big little cavern. Pretty big little cavern. Makes a lot of sense.
There's big caverns like that tend to have hearts in them.
Yep.
Another good stuff. God, we need grappling hooks.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Ah, yeah, cool.
Aid the drainage.
Still need a whole lot more rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whenever you're building, you just use up rock like crazy. Especially if you're building with actual bricks. It does look a little nicer.
Yeah.
I guess we can do that later.
We can always save it for special. Oh, here's another cave. We can always save that for special structures.
If we ever get to the point where we're like, huh, we have nothing to do. I really wish this was twice as much work.
Yeah.
And we can go to bricks.
There's a really big cave down here. Or it's just one of those systems where it's a bunch of little caves that keep connecting.
Ha ha! Yes.
What'd you get?
Cloud in the bottle.
Nice.
That is so worth it.
Yeah, that's easily one of the best things in the game.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
Especially when it falls into your lap while you're bitching about how difficult it is to get around. Not to mention, honestly, the fact that they restricted the number of items to one of every type.
Yeah.
Is really nice simply because now you can actually use stuff like Cloud in the Bottle, you know?
Yeah. Oh god.
Because before...
Oh god. I'm dead.
I think it did too.
Oh man, I managed to like work out some air out of there.
Because before it was basically like this thing where you forgot to breathe.
Yeah,
that's silly.
That was my kamikaze drain hole.
Yeah.
Ooh, star.
I guess I'll just make a little underground hidey hole.
Yeah.
Back here.
Well, I thought I could make it up, and I had forgotten how treacherous it was, and I got up there and I was like, well, I'm dead.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
Looks like the little farm area has a lot of grass on it.
Yeah, I was hoping it would grow in while we're down here. Alright. Alright,
Nice.
there's water at the bottom.
Yeah.
I guess that's...
If your save fall's big enough to where you can mine and keep, you know, popping up for air, then it's not too bad.
Yeah, but how do we even get out of this hole again without dying now?
Yeah, we have to just do little...
That's what I thought.
Have to do platforms.
Do we have enough wood to make platforms all the way down?
Let's see.
I have a little bit more wood.
Here's 14.
Frick, the worm is eating me.
Yeah, they're actually scared of your sword. If you swing your sword, they won't come at you.
Huh.
So says, you know, a lot of people, but whether or not that actually is truth, I don't know. No slime. I don't want it. Oh, there's a gold chest up here. Did you see that? I'm assuming you did.
Yeah, got the bottle.
Nice. I want to grab it so I can put stuff in it.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Oh, it's just this gleaming thing. I was like, what?
Yeah. That's one of the downsides to playing as a group or with another person in Terraria. So much of the really good stuff is random drops.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels like, you know, there's constantly a competition for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty...
Like, I don't want to hog up items.
No, yeah, if you clearly, not necessarily the first person to get to it, but if you more or less the person who found it, then I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you eventually get to the point where you have enough items to go around.
Yeah. And also you can do your own little, like, round-robin system.
Yeah, but there's some items where it's just annoying, like...
Oh, yeah.
Let's say, grappling hook.
Yeah.
You have a grappling hook and I don't. That just completely, like, screws with the way we play together, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I have to constantly build my way out of holes while you can just grapple up the walls. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sort of, it just kind of gets messy. Ah, we've been way deeper than this.
What's that?
We've been way deeper than this.
Yeah. You gathering the stone? Or are you wiring it?
I'm just gathering some stone because we've used up so much to build our town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to have around 500. .500 stone blocks by the time I get out here again. It doesn't take that long to gather, actually, if you're just going straight for stone and there's enough of it around. But making big buildings takes a lot of resources.
Yeah, it's crazy in Minecraft how much it takes because it's actually three-dimensional, so the voluminous aspect just destroys your resources.
Yeah. Well, I guess technically speaking, the larger your building becomes, the greater the ratio of actual space to surface area becomes. So build big in Minecraft, kids.
Yeah.
It's pure mathematics.
Well, the demon altars spawning slimes.
Damn it!
In case you're wondering if it truly had demonic powers.